Hello, welcome back to the second stream. Today we're continuing with the audio app. Yeah, so let's see what we did last time. All right, so here we have the app, looking good, looking good. A bit messy, of course. That's the way we do it when we prototype things. So that's gonna have to get a bit better. But that's cool. That's cool. That's very doable with like components and making things a bit generally just a bit better. Um, putting things where they need to be and such. Um, so yeah, it's let's see if it still works. So let's get a new ID. Let's lower the yeah. We see here all of the signals are being sent here. Ah, look at that. Do we hear a sound though? Interesting. Ah, okay, so M in full. That was that one. Let's see. Let's get a new ID. Everything works here. Ah, look at that data being sent. Well, there it is. Whew. Okay, perfect. What sound is that? What sound is that? That must be the digital mallet. It was. Right. Let's see here. Uh, just give me a second here. I'll be right back. I should just pause the audio first. Alright, let's see here. Does this sound better? Yes, look at that. Cool. Okay, perfect. Let's get this going. Alright, so this still works. That's nice. We get all of the audio. We can guess things. Last time we had the problem of these being double. And I think I found the solution, and I think that problem is a bug. But I tried to fix it last time, or between this stream and the previous one. But now for some reason it does not wish to work. Let's see. Getting a new ID. This takes a little time. We need to do that better as well. Alright, but for some reason we're still getting double items. That's very strange. Noodle dot array dot create, I think it is. Yes. Let's see here. Yeah, we have the color highlighting fixed now, which it wasn't before. So this is the beta release that we're working with today of Noodle, which is pretty neat. Pretty nice. Yeah. So we get the sounds. Hey, HRCer. Nice to see ya. Ha ha ha. Alright. Well, we'll look at that later. Right now, today, we're actually going to be doing a bit of a design, I think. I've actually did a little something while I was away. So, yeah, this is the idea of the app. Thought of going with something a bit brutalist, a bit, you know, a little bit Spotify inspired, I guess. They're doing a lot of brutalism. They do a lot of more advanced brutalism than this, but I also did this morning. So that's my excuse. This is version 1. I also got some help from Don, one of our designers, to, you know, do a little we did some prototyping of or not prototyping, but like a little bit of explorations and stuff. But landed somewhere here. I think this is gonna be good for the things that we're doing today, at least. It looks a lot like a cool magazine from the early 2000s, which is pretty fun. Yeah, so let's try to do that today. And so what we need to do then is that we need to have some kind of start screen. So we would probably need to split this up because we have we have the launch screen here, which is nice with a little descriptive text, start button, and then we have a view for guessing the sound. I thought of adding the score here and also an accuracy that we can calculate as well, where we just see how many correct guesses there are, how many guesses there have been, and we kind of can calculate an accuracy for that. We also have a little bit of a play and pause button here to play and pause the sound and the volume up and down. I think that's nice as well because this audio is a little bit unpredictable at times. Maybe we should even throw in a mute button so that you can just mute it all together. Maybe that's a thing. We can look at that later. But the idea is also to have these buttons have like a min width, I guess, and then let it grow with the content. That's gonna be neat as well. And then when you've made a guess, it will show you the correct answer, and then it will kind of add this very obnoxiously uh, backgroundy color for the incorrect answers. Hey, Slow River 78, what's up? Yeah, and then when you've done the guess, it will reroute you to either very good job, or oh no, wrong name. Uh, and then you'll get some information about the sound. I think that's pretty fun as well because like it's crowdsourced audio, so it will be fun to to see the name of the audio and also link it to the audio on Freesound if you I don't know want to download it or listen to it in your spare time. And also, I think it's pretty cool to since it is crowdsourced, we should also like attribute the sound to a creator as well. So this will be the username, I guess, and I think we can get that. I think we should be able to get that from the API. And also how many times it's been downloaded. I don't know if that's the metric we want to use, but it's fun to, you know, to have something to play around with down there as well. Um, maybe maybe we can randomize that information as well, so we can have it's been downloaded this many times or was uploaded at this day or whatever. And then in true brutalist fashion, we add 3 of the same buttons just to make it a bit fun, a bit unusual, a bit strange. Fill out some of the empty space as well. Design and so on. Yeah. But all right, so the first thing we need to do is essentially we need to map out. So we have what do we have? So we have this is 3 views, right? We have the start view and then this is like so we have the start view here. This is one thing and then we have the different states of this guessing view, and then we have the either a win or a lose state, and maybe we will split them up into different. Maybe we'll split them up into different views or different pages that are inheriting stuff from the same component. Maybe we create a component just for this thing. We'll see about that as we go along. But I think that for now, let's view this as three different views. Right, so let's hop into Noodle. So what is the first thing we need to do? The first thing we need to do is, let's see here. Yeah, so we're in the app component and we need to move things out because technically this is not the app component anymore. This is the, what do we call it? Let's, we have the app. Let's create 3 pages first. So the first page is called Start. The second page is called Guess. And the third page is called Success. let's make it 4 pages. Let's call Throne failure. Yes, dark, evil, failure. All right, let's see. And maybe we want to group this as well because let's do that. Pages. So let's put all of this into the different pages just to keep ourselves sane, I'd say. Um, let's do that for now. So app. You know what we'll do? We'll just take all of this and we'll copy it. And let's just paste it here into the guest page. Wow, look at that. Now let's see here. What do we do then? Yeah, let's see here. Let's move these two inputs or these two nodes here. Let's add this group down there. All right, look at that. So now the app, and then, all right. So this is a bit scary. Actually, we should keep the auth token here though. We should keep that in our main app because it's good to have like all of the important things. Hey, Julsos. Hello, looking forward to seeing this being built out more. Yes, me too. It's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be fun to make it into a thing that actually looks neat. This isn't the most beautiful of views you've ever seen. Look, hard to move the hands, mirrored and stuff. Right. So, but yeah, let's keep the auth token in the app component. I think that's the nicest thing to do. But we can actually, right, let's do the scary thing. Let's remove all of this. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah. And then let's start off by creating a, we should have a page router here. Oh, page router, and that is being put here. And the page router, it should have all of the pages. So we should have start, we should have guess, we should have success, and we should have failure. I think in the future we might don't want to have these as separate pages necessarily, at least not a success and failure, because we don't want to be able to let people cheat by just rerouting themselves to those pages. Um, but yeah, that's a problem for future me. Let's do it like this for now. Alright, name main. Let's see if we restart that. Oh yeah, of course, we start with the start page. So let's open up the start page here. Let's make this a little bit bigger so that we can work with it. And let's have a just a text for now. And let's just call it start page. And let's do this for all of the pages. So guess we know the guess page, but here we have the success page, and it should be just see if the router works. Make sure that we get routed to the correct pages. Failure page. All right. So, and then in the app, let's also create a bit of a let's create some navigation at the top. Gigi Tuk Tuk 88. Want to become famous by viewers, followers, and primes on this URL? Wow. Should we do that? What do you think? What will happen? Yeah. Let's not. Always funs with bots in the chat. Alright, let's see here. Let's make a button. at the bottom of the page, or right below the page router, just like that. Jilsa says, "You're famous enough, you don't need to pay for it." You're too kind, too kind, too kind. All right, let's see. Then navigate. And actually, let's make a group here so that the buttons will be a bit nicer as well. And let's put all of the buttons inside of the group. And then the group will have the layout of horizontal. Ah, beautiful. Look at that little menu bar. All right. So on click, we navigate. And this one should navigate to start. Let's write that in label as well. Slow River 78 just sends a picture of Bob Ross. I'm very happy. Let's put a happy little navigate node right inside of here and navigate to the happy little guest page. Let's see. I should have you ever seen those episodes where Bob Ross like brings small animals into the studio, like squirrels and stuff? Should have a squirrel here. A company squirrel. That's nice. Although a lot of us are working from home these days, so I'm guessing that that's not the best environment for a squirrel to be alone all the time. Let's see here. That one. And oh no, wait. Navigate. Jules sends an image of a squid and says, "Couldn't find a squirrel, so you get the squid." Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Here's the button. It goes from label. This should go to, what should it go to? This one was the success. And this one should go to failure. And I mean, they already go there. I just need to write out their names. All right, let's see. Let's reload this just in case. So start. We're at the start page. Obviously, already there. Guess. Look at that. We'll get to the guess page. Perfect. Success page. Failure page. All right. So the router works. That's nice. Let's rename this group into debug. And then what we can do here is that we can unmount that and only mount it when we need to debug things. So there we go. So now we have this little navigation thingy here as well. Let's make it a bit neater because you know I'm all about that stuff as well. Beautiful. Love it. So nice. So clean. Right. So let's work on the start page then. What we can do here is that we can go to the page router and oh yeah, of course. It's already on the start page. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go back to the design. HR Seer says, "Remember, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents." Yes, that is something that we hope for always, and it's also very true. Unfortunately, when you work with technology, many of the happy little accidents become horrible little accidents. Um, yeah. HR's here. It's also Bob Ross quote. Of course it is. Of course it is. I know. It's one of his best quotes as well. It's that, and also let's beat the devil out of it, and with a little laugh. Ah, yes. Yeah. It was kind of his mantra. Yeah, it was. Glorious, Bob Ross. All right. So what do we want to do here? If we look at this, let's see what elements we have that are like reused and stuff. So we have this little fun thing at the top, the I don't know, the status bar or whatever. Maybe you can call it a status bar, a status header, like a header or something. Then we have the fun thing here as well. Oh yeah, also I never said that before. I named the app Wadio because it's a combination of what and audio. Yeah, I'm all about puns. I love them. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. So the first of all, we probably need to import this font because that's the most striking thing about this thing. Well, apart from the extremely like in your face colors, I'd say that the font is very much a one of the striking things with this. So let us import it, and I actually have it. Let's see here in my public folder. Look at that, the wave. Let's see, perfect. And let's create a new text style, and that text style should be, what should we call it? We should call it super text because it's very super. Let's create. And then the font, it should be the wave. Ah, beautiful. Let's see. Oh no. So the thing here, and this is extremely specific for my purposes, but I want this to be, you know, like this huge all the time, no matter how you resize the window. And for that, you would need to use the unit viewport width. Because then, you know, it takes the size of the viewport width and uses that as a unit. So when you resize the viewport, it gets bigger or smaller. But mostly importantly, it always follow the screen size. So I'm thinking that we should do a workaround this time. Um, we should do a workaround this time. But I know I've put it on the wish list, so hopefully we can get that in soon. But also like I understand why it's not there. It's a pretty obscure thing to use. Like it's almost only in you know, in extreme cases like this when you want to do some brutalist type of stuff and everything is like, you know, huge and big and crazy and wow and you know, I love brutalism. Yeah, but let's hmm, how should we do this? Maybe we should hmm, maybe we should create a component for this actually. Maybe that's the thing. So we create like to be able to contain the text style always, we create a super text component instead. Let's try that. I think that'll be fun. So this type cannot have children. No, I know. Let's create a component, visual component, and call it super text. We should probably start cleaning that up as well soon. Component inputs. Let's see, there it is. And really, the only interesting thing here for us would probably be a text, right? We don't want to send anything else to it, I think. So the text should, oh no, wait, we need to create a text as well. Let's create a text node. And then the text from this one should go to the text over there. And then this text should have the super text fonts or text style. And then we do like this. Let's add the style to it. And so we should do actually we should because we want to measure this text, because this font size and this font size that we have over here and in all of these components, they're the same. So what we want to do is that we want to use this text and kind of measure the size of it, like how big it should be. So let us do that. Let's change the text to audio. Perfect. And then we go to the start page, remove that, and we add the super text component. Let's put it there. Oh, look, Wadio. Perfect. And then we will see here. So, oh yeah, of course, we haven't changed the super text font, but let's just do it in this component. It's, yeah, perfect. Because I don't think we're going to be using this font anywhere else. So really, it doesn't really need to be, you know what, let's just remove the super text font style because we don't really need it. Anyways, this text, it should have, let's see, what should it have? It should be, let's just try it out. Font size, how about we start by making it 3 viewport width? All right, that's pretty tiny. That's good. Let's see here. So if we do 10 viewport width, that's a bit better. 20. Yes, that's almost what we want. Let's make it 23. I think 23 is good. What we'll do with this one then is that we should clip the content. And then this text should be offset by maybe minus 5%. Is that no more? Minus 10%. Maybe no. Should it be more? No, wait. Minus 10%. No. Maybe we do minus 20%. Yeah, that's nice. But let's make the font a little bit smaller because now it's really huge. So if we just do 22 viewport width, I think that's pretty neat. I think. Let's see. Audio, it clips like that. Yeah, let's make it a little bit. Let's make it a little bit smaller. It's 21 maybe. No, nope. Let's 21.5. I know this is really specific. Just oh wait, this shouldn't be pixels. This should be percent. Oh, that's why. So we're having it being really huge. The offset. All right. No. All right. So maybe 5% was. Yeah. Maybe 4. Maybe we do 4. Yeah, I like 4. 4 looks nice. Then we should do it in the top as well. So we do maybe minus 2%. Does that work? Percent. Is that what we want? How does it look here? We're just clipping the top there. If you know, if we look at this little squiggle here, that's really nice actually with this font, having all these squiggles. So we know that, you know, the width is correct when we clip it around here, like at the bottom of this W here, there, and we know that this is correct when we clip it over there. But actually, we haven't been looking into. So this is about half of the circle there. So maybe, yeah, the font needs to be a tiny bit bigger. A tiny bit bigger. So 0.8. Nope. Let's do 0.7. Yeah, that's good. All right, here we are. Look at this. Beautiful. It works. Yeah. Let's also actually look at the thing here because here we have a different... I'm not using the font's line height. Oh no. Let's see here. I don't, okay. Let's cross that bridge when we get there then. Or we can install the wave. Let's do that instead. That's even better actually. Install the font. I installed it on another computer before when I did the design. All right, let's see. Does it work? Yes. Look at that. Perfect. So if we, oh no, wait. Choose the wave. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Or do I have to reload? Let's see here. Let's quit Figma and let's start Figma again. Because why not? Let's see. Do we have the font now? We do. All right, cool. So line height is 77.1%. So let's change that as well to 77.1%. Can you do percents here? Let's see. No. Oh yeah, look at that. Percent. Awesome. Cool. All right, but now now we have to change the offset here at the top. So let's do that again. So maybe we don't even have to have a. No, look at that. We don't need any negative margin there. Cool. Cool. All right. We're on our way to greatness. Let's see here. Let us then also do something fun. We have to import all the colors that we have here. And of course, I have not been proper and I have not done that properly in Figma because, you know, doing things quickly and whatnot. Let's create a new, or actually, let's do like this: primary, and change it to that one. Ah, look at that bright, horribly bright color. And maybe we should do a dark one as well. What would be a nice dark version of this? Is it that? Yeah, maybe that's. Or do we want it even more? Maybe we want to saturate it a bit more. Ah, that'll be good for now. See, that'll be our hover state. So let's go here and then create primary dark. It should be this one. Cool. Cool. And let's actually use the primary. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so how many times do we have this? We have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So let's do that as well. Maybe audio. And also, like, this font doesn't like, it doesn't have a uppercase, lowercase, so I'll just put it in however I want. Look at that. Looking good. All right. Let's see, is that all? Yeah, that's probably all, I think. We should create a new text. Actually, let's make a folder. Let's call this typography components, because we will need another one since we're working with brutalism and working with extreme dependency on the window width. We'll use this text as well based on that. And what is this? Is Oswald. Do we have Oswald by default? Let us see. You know, I'll actually take this thing and copy that. And then inside of this, we'll do a new visual component, and we call it UI text, I guess. And then we delete this thing, and we paste this. And now this is almost the exact same, but we should do, let's see. No, all right, so let's download Oswald. Google Fonts. If I can spell that. Let's see. Let's search for, where do you search? There you search. Oswald. And I only use the oh, come on. What? Why? Google Fonts. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then what weight do I use here? I use the regular one. So let's download the regular one. Select this style, and I could download it, but I don't know if I want to. Let's just let's just let's just download it like that. Oswald variable font. Ooh, cool. So then we do that. Nice. And we do, let's do here as well. Oh yeah. And for this one, we have a different letter spacing. I've chosen 30% as the letter spacing for this one. Actually, you know what? We should, let's go to the start page and let's add the UI text as well. Here, right below it. And we name that, let's see, this text should, yeah, maybe we should send this. Let's be proper here. Let's, here we do audio. There we go. And then inside of the super text, we should do like the default text should be text. Just to be proper about it. Start super text. Oh, come on. Why did you do that? Let's see here. There we go. Cool. And then for the UI text, we have the catchy phrase powered by Noodle and Freesound. Powered by Noodle and Freesound. Cool. Look at that. Oh, that's a cool line height for it, though. Oh, I should do something with that next time I do some brutalist stuff. All right, let's go to this one. Line height, we do 1. Nope. We do auto. Cool. Yeah. And then let us, this one should not have any of this, by the way. So we do it at 0. All right. And let's fix the size for it. And here is also, like, this is also a nice thing. We want it to be, just as big as the width here. So we do 7.1. Look at that, 7.15, 7.16, 17. Is that 18? Okay, 17. Let's go for 7.17 viewport width. Yes, that is very, very, very particular of me. I know. So what do we want to do more? We want to like move this up a bit as well. So maybe we should expose that as a component input as well. Let's do that. So we do port margin top. Let's call it that. Margin top should be margin top. Oh, we can only get that in pixels though. Oh, what do we do then? Now we're getting into really peculiar. All right, so let's do it like this then. Let's not put it on the text. Let's put it in a group and put it on the group. Let's put it on the group and then minus 5%, maybe, no, more. So minus 30%. That's a way too much. It's 20%. A little less. A little less. Let's see here. Oh no, wait. Oops. There we go. A little less. Minus what was it? 15, maybe minus, or was that the, no, that's good. That's good. Getting there. Minus 13. No, sorry. More, not less. 17. I want the spacing between this one, like between these two tiny, tiny things here. I want it to be the same as like between these two. So let's make it a little. Should I go 0.5? Yes, I should go 0.5 because that will annoy me forever if I don't. There we go. Yes. Beautiful. Looking like a fashion magazine cover almost. Almost. Or I don't know, some kind of vinyl record. Yeah. That would be cool. Cool, 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 cool. HR's here. Thumbs up to you too. Thumbs up to you too. Alright, so should we do the background now, maybe? Yeah, we should. And I think that the background, so a fun thing with the background is that, it's a little bit of a gradient, which is pretty neat. And I had an idea of making the gradient kind of rotate a bit as well. That's very brutalist, very fancy, cool. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see. But let's start with adding a background to the group. And the background color, we'll have to hack this a bit as well. Question is if HR's here, background hype. Yeah, boy. Very much hyped about the background. Let's see. Should we do it as a CSS property and just send it to it? Or should we, if we want to rotate it? Actually, since it's just in one place, let's make it into a custom CSS node and add a CSS class to it. I think that's going to be the neatest way of doing it, because then we can use CSS animations for the rotating background, which I think would be the best, probably. Like the most optimized. Hopefully it doesn't kill our frame rate, or not the frame rate, but the processor. That happens a lot when you do like fancy animation stuff. I generally try to avoid it as much as possible, just because it's it's a big performance cost. But I think that since we're not doing that much else advanced here, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Background. Oh no, wait. Background layer. Let's do that, and then we use a CSS definition. We add a dot background layer. Then, why? Oh, okay, it's because it's empty. See, that's the cool thing about the new editor. Like, you get things like this. Maybe this is not the biggest or most interesting error that we have right now, but nonetheless, pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, let's go to Figma. Let's check out this style. Can we inspect? Yes, background gradient. Let me inspect you. Look at that. Perfect. And let us... Actually, we should do like this. So we do some CSS magic here. Keyframes, background, and then we do from, we do background. Is it color? No, it's just background. Yeah, let's just copy this thing straight ahead, straight away. Oh, fully. I don't know. I'm just speaking now. And also we should remove this one, because that's not the proper way of writing a one of these. So let's see here. Background linear gradient. Yeah. And let's make this a bit more sensible. Let's start it off at... let's try to start it off at 0 degrees and then see where we go from that. So from, and then we do 2. And we copy this to 359 degrees. There we go. Then we do animation. We use background. We let it spin for how long? Let's make it, I think 3 seconds might be a bit too quick. Let's do 10 seconds. 10 milliseconds, and then infinite. Yes. Cool, does it spin? That's the question. I mean, it should spin. Maybe the difference isn't too big enough. Let's do like this, just to see if something happens. Copy that. Maybe, let's see here. Nope. Nope. Oi, oi, oi. What am I doing? I'm using a trackpad. My mouse died, so I just stole someone's trackpad, and it's extremely sensitive. Oh yeah, wait. I did 1,000 milliseconds, so that's just 1 second. But that's interesting. Why? So maybe we can't rotate the gradient. Can we? Let's see. Let's see. Can you animate CSS gradient background? Gradient is not animatable. No. All right. So what do we do then? Then we should hack it. Let's hack it. Let's hack it. All right. So then what we'll do is that we'll create a new group, which will be here. This group, we will, this should be position absolute, and it should be, yes. Let's see here. So the min width. Oh, wait, let's see here. So we need to figure out which one is the biggest and which one is the smallest of the two widths, and that's going to be a bit annoying. Because what we want to do is that we want to, you know, make it as big as, as big as the biggest one of these sides, so that when it rotates, all this became complicated. Let's, you know what? Let's just cheat a bit. Let's do like this. With, let's do 100 viewport height, and the height should be 100 viewport width. No, wait a second here. Oh yeah, of course. Inside of this, we need to have... this is really hacky. Okay. All right. Never mind. Let's do it anyways. So, and then in this, it should also be absolute. And then this one should be with... let's make it 200 viewport height. And the height... or no, 150 viewport height, and the height should be 150 viewport height as well. There we go. Let's go to this group and remove the background layer class. There we go. And then we go back to the CSS definition here. Let's put it here so that we know that it pertains to that one. Let's do let's remove this one. We don't need that because now we're going to be rotating things. So what I'm going to do here essentially is that I'm going to create a big group or a big div inside of this one that is bigger than the screen, and then I will rotate that. So I put the gradient, so the gradient will never animate, but the whole like div itself will kind of spin around. So that's what I'm doing. Width should be viewport width 100, viewport width 100, viewport height. All right, so there we go. This background should be this thing here. Perfect. And then this one, we should animate this one. And that should be done with a CSS definition. And the CSS definition, we should call this animation keyframes, because that is what it's going to contain. And then we do keyframes rotate. Let's do that. And then we do from and do transform rotate 0 degrees to transform rotate 359 degrees. And the reason for the 59 is that 360 is the same as 0, so we don't really want that, because then it's going to be a tiny little pause in the middle of the, or at the end of the loop, and we do not want that. Let's put the animation keyframes over here where we have our constants, maybe. Let's do that. Comment constants. There we go. We don't want to change these ever. All right, and then this group should have the, no wait, this one is the one that should be rotatable. And the reason too why I put it inside of a of this container is that we don't want this to kind of give us a scroll bar when it resizes, because this, essentially this layer has to be bigger than the whole screen. So if we put it here, we'll get a lot of scroll bars. So I opted for making this one the container and this one be as big as possible. That's why we have this little clip content down here, so that it just clips. All right, and then this one, background linear, and then we should do keyframes. No, wait, animation, rotate. Let's do 7,000 milliseconds. Infinite. All right. Oh, look at that. All right, cool. Cool. It kind of works now. It acts very strangely. And this is probably because we have the centering a bit off. So let's do that as well. We need to center this one. So we should do, this one should have, let's see, how big is this? This is 150 viewport height. You know what? Let's do it like this. Let's have all of this inside of the, oh, but you see, it works the way we want to now, but it's just a tiny bit too small. So we need to make it bigger so that it fits the whole screen. So what we do here is that we go to the script, and just to keep everything in the same place, we do with 100, 150 viewport height. height 150 viewport height. And then let's see here. So it kind of works. But the question is, how do we center it in the best way possible? So let's see here. Why is this? Oh, it's because it's. Oh, this is pretty cool actually. We can look in here, and if I mark this one, we see what's going on here. So it's not centered fully around the middle point, and that's why we get these strange error, like the strange error that we see there. So we should do since let's see here. So since we have that, we should do let's see, we do top 50%. Oh my god. Left 50%. And then it starts from there. And then we do margin left minus let's make this 160 just to have a nice round number, minus 80 viewport height, margin top minus 80 viewport height. Does this work? All right, kinda. Yeah. Should we? Oh, wait. What happened there? Did I find a bug? No, I didn't. Wait up. Hold up. Maybe it's just about making it bigger. Maybe that's the whole secret to it. Let's try that as well. Let's do 200 viewport height there, and do 200 viewport width there, and then we do minus 100 there, minus 100 there. Then we reload. That made it worse. All right. Let's admit defeat for now. This was way too out of hand for now. So let's keep this like it is. Let's remove the animation for now, and then we do. Let's just do like this, and it'll be static for now, and then we'll look into that other stuff later when that's a bit more interesting. Maybe, I don't know. I think we've spent enough time with this valuable stream, or we've spent enough time of this valuable stream time to do CSS hacks essentially. So let's not do that. All right, let's go back to what we're doing. So what we were doing was that we will we'll continue building out the start thing here. So let's do that. Let's just create a text, add some styling to it, create the button that will take you to the first sound thing, and we go from there. So we do text, and that text should be oh no, wait, it should be below. So let's put it below. Then this text should contain, look at that. We should have a fixed height for this. I think, is that a content width and explicit height? Or no, content height. Let's see here. Perfect. Content width, content height. Good. And then we should, this text should be using the body text. And the body text, we will change that to Oswald. And the size of it is 20 pixels. Do we want it to be 20? Yeah, let's keep it easy. Let's make it 20 pixels. So let's edit that font size should be 20 pixels. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So let us take this text that I've so handily written in all lowercase. Freestyle.org lets anyone upload any audio and name it any way they please. A lot of any's by purpose. Sometimes the name is descriptive, sometimes less so. Can you guess the names of the randomly picked sounds? Perfect. Also, what we have here is that this one is... So we've capped it to a width of 286 pixels. This should probably be a percentage. So let's do some kind of percentage here as well. So the width should be how wide? Maybe it should be 40. No, that's not. Let's make it 75% maybe. Cool. And then we should align. What's that called? Justify. Yeah, text align justify. Ah, that's cool. We should add that to the text alignment as well. I'll write a little post-it. See, we're working with the Noodle 2.6 beta today. So, like, kind of, it's nice to build things in it to try out the different features and what lacks and what doesn't lack. And the text alignment, justify. Also, like, very rarely that you use it, but it's good to have there. Text align justify. That sounds like a like a Rage Against the Machine lyric. Text align justified. What song is that? I always forget the name. Oh yeah, Killing in the Name of. Speaking of early 2000s visual aesthetics, let's bring that back. Text align justify. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's see. And how is this aligned? Like, is this aligned in some reasonable way? No, it's not. I just did whatever I felt like. Ha! That's the way it should be. All right. So let's see here. So maybe we should put actually we should make a group here. And to this page here, and then these things should be inside of that group. And then this group should have everything be content, width, and height. Ooh, now it did a lot of weird stuff. It's probably because of this one. If we remove that one, yeah, look at that. So we do minus 5%. Minus 5%. Oh, and here I tried to make this as perfect as possible. Yeah, suits me right. And we should do percent. 7% is too much. 5% is too little. 4% too little. Let's do 2%. Nope. Minus 2.5%. Nope. All right, was it 3? Have I been circling the 3? I have been circling the 3 for no reason at all. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. And the reason why I've chosen to do it this way is because then I can like automatically, when we get the button down here, I can automatically kind of you'll see. You'll see. Let's make a button. Let's put it down here. Look at that. Cool. All right, the button, we should add a style variant to this, and we should create a new, which is primary button. There we go. And then we edit this variant. Let us remove all the corner radius. It's pretty nice. There we go. No corner radius. In its neutral state, it should be the primary color. Yes. There we go. And then the font size, we haven't had this color in here yet, so let's add this. This is the secondary color. I decided to call it the secondary color. And so we'll go and edit the text style for the label. And here we do secondary. And oh, oops. Secondary, no. Let's see, secondary should be this one. There we go. It is now the secondary label text. Fancy. All right, let's wrap this in a group, because who said that it was supposed to be easy to build the Brutalist designs, right? In this group, we should align all of the items. Let's see, the group is that big. Aligned and justify content, yes. We should align it horizontally, and it should be aligned not there, but there. Look at that. Perfect. And then, let's see, let's go back to the button. Let's continue editing the variant. Oh yeah, the variant should have 0 pixels. There we go. So, and then label fixed style. There we go. I wasn't editing the variant before. I was editing the instance of this component. So that's, yeah, that's a problem. Uppercase. How big is it? 20 pixels as well. Very convenient. 20 pixels. Does it have any letter spacing? No, no letter spacing, but it's Oswald. So let's do that as well. Look at that. Lookity lookity. And we have 22, 32. Let's do 32 here. Or should we do 25? 25, maybe 25. As you see, like, I haven't aligned this at all. Not in the slightest. Let's do 20 on the tops and 25 at the bottom. So let's do that. Let's remove that to be auto. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. No, not really. All right, content width and height. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we do, what was it, 20 on top, 20 at the bottom, 20, 24, and no, wait, 25 and 25. Just because I like being obnoxious. All right, let's see here. Let us see here. Let us see here. So let's inspect this one, because what's going on here? What is going on here? Is this correct, or am I being stupid? Because this looks a lot bigger than what I like it to be. So let's see if I'm doing something here. Yes. All right, no, everything is correct. So it's me being me. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, it's because this is a lot bigger. That's why I'm not using the same sizes as in my preview as I'm doing in my Figma. Doesn't matter. Let's eyeball it. Let's do 10. Let's do 10. Yeah, that looks good. Or no, it doesn't. Actually, we want it to be bigger. It's just me. Never mind. That's the way it goes. Right. So, in this button, the name of this button should be Start the Game to Find Out. So we do that. Start the game to find out. Alright, yeah, that looks good, actually. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Yep. Let's see. Explicit width and content height. Yes. And we do a padding of about 30 pixels, maybe. And then for the page itself, we should wrap that in a group to get a bit better design options. Oh, come on. There we go. Group, and then what do we want to do with this? This group is as big as it's supposed to be, and then we do space between. Take a look at that. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty? Let's see, maybe we want to add some padding to this text as well. Let's make it 30 pixels. No, that's way too much. Way too much. 10 pixels. Yeah, 10 pixels feels good. Yeah, let us see here. How does it look with our we resize? Look at that. Oh yeah. So this is the greatness with the using viewport widths for typography, because like you're really big. Of course, like you have to, as you see here, like you have to modify that a bit for other screen sizes. Like when it gets really big, you maybe want to cap that a bit. But in general, it's really fun to use them just to be able to do like things like this. Cool. Actually, what size do we have on this? iPhone 8 Plus 9. Cool. With 414, 739. So with 414, there is that. 739. There we go. Yeah. So now we are just as big as the iPhone 8 Plus. Why I chose that size? I like the aspect ratio. I don't know. Once again, as I said in the last stream, this isn't an enterprise grade application at the moment. If you want to, you're free to reach out to me and just work your magic. But I'm not aiming for enterprise grade, at least not for now. We'll see later on. Maybe that's gonna be good. But also, let's see here. Let's edit the variant. So the hover, we want to hover. We want a hover style, and that should be primary dark. So now, that's interesting. That is interesting. Neutral state, primary. Let's see here. Let's reload. See if that's the problem. No. No. It is not. Let's see, hover. Oh, okay. So we do primary dark. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. All right. So now we should do something like what happens when you click the button? You get to the next screen. And how does the next screen look? Well, let's see. But first of all, we do navigate. And we will navigate on a click. And we will navigate to the guess. Maybe we should rename that to game loop, because that's essentially what it is. Another time, another day. All right, let's see. Look at that. Perfect. Works perfectly. All right, now we're getting into the game itself. So let's do that then. And then we will go back here and we see like we have a lot of different things here. We have a couple of like this thing gets reused. And actually we reuse the whole thing here. So maybe we should create a header component, maybe. Yeah, let's do a header component. So in here we create a header component. Let's create a visual component, call it header. And in the header we will have a couple of things. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So in the header, we'll have a couple of things. We'll first have the text, super text, and component inputs. There we go. And in the component inputs, we should add a message at the top. There we go. Message goes to text. Perfect. And also in here, we have these two things, your score and your accuracy. So we should do, what did I call it? Let's see, what did I call it? I called it UI text. That's right. That's right, that's right. So UI text, and that should be, oops, let's go back. UI text, we should actually, let's just make it a, let's hard code it for now, and then we will use fancy magic, fancy nodes to calculate like the score, or to keep track of the score and calculate the success rate. That's what we call it, right? No, accuracy. Accuracy 58%. Was that what I wrote? I don't know. 52%. I was a little bit nicer now. All right. Oh, but that's cool. And let's see. And in the guess, we shall clean this up. But yeah, in the guess, what we should do is that at the top, we should add the header. Come on. Header, and we should put it where? Let's put it here. Look at that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. All right, but we actually have some spacing issues. Interesting. Let's look at that later. For now, let's see here. We should do text, no, a string. Or no, actually not. Here we go. Guess the sound. Oh, look at that. What have I done? What have I done? This is interesting. Let's see. What have I... Oh, is the super text... have I... Yes, it should be content with content height. There we go. Of course, of course. Of course, of course. So if we go to the app... oh yeah, and of course we should have the background be out here, not in the start page. Or is it in the start? No, it's not in the start. Is it in the app now? Yeah, it is in the app. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. How come we don't get it for the guest page? We'll look into that soon. But anyways, everything looks good here, even though we changed the size, so that's good. Let's go back to the start page. No, sorry, the guest page. Start the game to find out. All right, guess the sound. Cool. So the UI text, oh, it's because we have this line height for it. So maybe if we go to UI text, let's change the line height of this then. Line height. Does line height 1 work? No, not really. Not really. And also, we're not getting the letter spacing. Why do we have the letter spacing here? See UI text. If we go back to the first page, UI text. This text. Yeah. Anyways, we should just quickly look at the first page here. Start page, UI text this group. So maybe we don't need anything now then. Oh yeah, we still need one. So minus 1%. No, still getting pixels. There we go. Yeah. Let's add that bug to the list. Percent in margin issue. Cool. Let's take that back to the team. All right. Let's go back to the guess part, write it back into the header. So for some reason, when we go to the UI text, it doesn't have the letter spacing in here. That's strange, because if we go here, the start page, and enter the UI text, that one has gotten the... Oh, wait up. Wait up a second. It's because it has body text. Let's see here. Let's see here. UI text. Start page. Let's activate the debug menu. Let's see. Mounted. All right, cool. So start. This works here, and it works really, really well here. So we go to the start and we look at the UI text. That group. Did we put the... No, we did not. UI text. Let's see here. Font size. Right, so the font size is still correct. But we don't have the letter spacing here. Let's see. Letter spacing should be 30%. 30. Oh, all right. So how do we get 30%? Is it 0.3 ems? No. Let's do this until it works. 0.05. 0.6. Oh, maybe we didn't do the letter spacing. That's why we're having issues. Of course. We did not. So we need to make the size smaller. Ah, I see. So first of all, we should do the letter spacing, and I think 0.03. Was that too big? No, that's good. That's perfect. All right, let's get back to the script here, and we do 4, 6, 5, 4.6, 0.5, 3, 4. Yeah, 4.4 viewport width. That's why we had the issues there. All right, we're back on track. If we go back to the guess, yes, that looks proper. That looks proper. That looks just like the thing we want to have. Also, we should do, in the text here, we should do uppercase. Ah, nice. Cool. Okie dokie. Let's see here. We go back to the start page. Or actually, app. We can remove the debug menu for now. Again, remove the debug menu. Perfect. Let's see here. But the interesting thing is, why doesn't this have the... You know what? Let's make it a CSS definition, and we just add the background for now, just to make it look good. background layer, and we add the background gradient that this one has into that. Yeah, let's remove that. Let's see. There we go. Let's rename this one as well. So we do global classes. That's nice. Let's resize the comment node a bit to make it pretty. All right. So then we go back to the app and here, let's add it to this group then. CSS class should be background layer. But for some reason, we don't get it there as... Oh, let's see here. There it is. There it's not. Interesting. All right, so let's not add it to the app then. Let's save that for later, and let's add it to the pages instead. Background layer. There we go. For the guess, we will add that to the page as well. Background layer. This is interesting though. Why don't we get that for the background? Should we put it on the group and see if that works? Maybe. Or maybe we just need a reload. Maybe that's it. Let's try a reload. Let's try that first. Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. All right, cool. Then we remove that one from there. And then we go to the group. We add it to the group. And now it works. All right. Let's do it here as well, just to be consistent. There we go. And then down to the group and paste it there. And cool. All right. So here we have it. And then we start the game to find out. Guess the sound. Cool. All right. So when we get to this page, to the guess page, we should automatically get a the sounds, I think. So right now, let's see here. We do fetch sound. We do it on a button click. You see, this button click kind of fetches a sound, and then also when we've reached that one. So when we've reached a correct answer, and when we've reached a wrong answer, we do a little delay for 3000 milliseconds, and then we kind of refetch the sound. So actually what we'll do here, let's do like this. Let's remove this button. And then on mount, so when this page mounts, did mount, we fetch the sound. And then, let's see. Does it happen? Yeah, look at this. It's working. It's working, it's working. It's a bit slow. Maybe we should... Yes. Maybe we should make this a bit quicker. Maybe that's a thing for the next stream, though. I think. Yeah. Alright, cool. But we do have a pause audio and a play audio function, so we could actually remove... Or let's keep those buttons for now. Let us... Let's unmount this group for now, because we don't really need... Or should we... No, let's do... So I want to do a little footer here. And I want to remove this text as well. Yeah, because we don't need that now anymore. But I want to do a little footer here with the controls of pause and volume up and volume down. So let's do that. Group, put it at the bottom. At the bottom, actually inside. Let's see, inside this group, but at the bottom. This, can I do that? Doesn't seem like it. Come on. Come on. Nope. Having a lot of troubles with that today. Alright, let's do like this. Let's do these things and move them above. There we go. Here is our little footer. Let's let's call it an action bar. That's a cooler name. Alright, and in here we should have 3 more buttons. So we need to create a new button style. So let's do that. Let's create a new button. Button. And in here, it should have a new style variant. Or no, it should be a new style variant. We should create this and call this text button. There we go. The text button should not have a background, and it should probably not have a click area even. So what we'll do here is that we'll do it content sized. We'll remove that. We'll remove that. Remove that. And remove that. Or actually, you know what? Let's come on, 0. Actually, maybe we should have it have some click area. That's let's add 5 pixels to each side just to be a bit nicer to the user. You know, especially like me, I have really thick thumbs, sausage fingers. So yeah, I think it might be good to have that. So let's see. The text style should also be Oswald. It should be let's see. It also has the letter spacing. So letter spacing 0.3 ems. There we go. It's uppercase. And it has the line height of 1. Cool. It should also not have any background color. So let's do transparent. Cool. And it should also, of course, it should also have the color of primary. There we go. Primary. And then, oh, look at that. There we go. And then on hover, oh yeah, look at that, primary dark. Cool. So, but we get the oh yeah, of course, because it's the background. The background should be transparent still. Transparent. Come on. Transparent. There we go. And then the text style should be primary dark. Go. Yes. And now it's getting darker. Cool. So this button, text button, that variant is there. Let's create a group for the volume controls, because the thing is, like, the volume controls are a little bit to the side. So or to the side, like that. And so what I want to do is, like, I want them to always kind of go as much apart as possible. So to do that, I will set the justify content to space between, but I don't want, of course, like, I don't want to space these equally. So if I put this in a group, I can space them apart without having to without having to like define specific pixel sizes and stuff. So let's do that. Go to group, and then in this group we create a button, and we create another button. Nope, not a button group. Another button. There we go. And so this button should also be text button, and this one should also be text button. Cool. So this group should be layout horizontal. This one should be layout horizontal. This button, let's add some margin to it, maybe 20 pixels. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. So, and then we do, so this button should be volume minus. Volume minus. And maybe we remove the space there as well. Yeah, that's good. Then this one should be volume plus. This one should be pause. Was that what I... Yeah, that's what I said. Pause. Cool. And now for the magical part of this. So, how do we want to space it? We want to space it, justify content, space between. No! Okay, it didn't work. Let's see here. Why didn't it work? Justify content, space between, layout horizontal. This is big enough. Oh, it's because this. Okay, so there we go. Cool. So what happened here was that the content was a, like, this group was a fixed width and height, which is wrong because then, you know, it takes up all of that space here. So technically it is justifying correctly now. But here, this is better. Cool. Volume minus, volume plus. Nice. There we have that. And then we can actually, we can remove. We can remove this button with the play audio and the button for pause audio. We don't need them anymore. And then what we do is, let's see, why do we... Oh yeah, of course, yeah, this is, so when we click an item, I was wondering, like, why do we have this repeater connected to the audio? But that is simply because if we want to kind of connect it, like when we click one of these sounds, we just want the, or one of these options, we just want the sound to be fully quiet. So, yeah, that's fully reasonable. Fully reasonable. All right. Let's see here. Shuffled. When this is done, it does this. Goes to guess. All right. So when we press this one, we press this button, it should be click, run, pause audio. And then, so maybe next time we will write the volume plus and minus function, because that's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing as well. I mean, not too tricky, but we're gonna have to write some custom code for that. Yeah. Pause. But maybe we should do so that when you click the button, you kind of toggle a play pause thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, we should do that. So let's do a states node for that. But first of all, let us move all of this over here. Let's move that over there. Just a tiny bit of a cleanup. Because yeah, this is a lot better. So what happens first is that, you know, this thing, it mounts, it goes here, it does all of this stuff, then it reaches this function, then it goes here, and then it starts doing things. But it should play the audio though, right? When it's done. On done. We're not playing the audio when it's done. Or maybe we're playing the audio one. Oh, yeah, we have it here. Set and play audio. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. All right, that's good. It's good. So let's pause audio and play audio. So let's create a states node. And in this states node, we should define two states. I should do a play button state. And the play button state should have a play action, maybe. I don't know if that's the best way to call it, but or no, wait. Let's see. Do play, do pause, and then we do play, and then we know that when it's on do play, it will say play. So, oh wait, play button state. Oh, sorry, wrong. Okay, so we go do. Let's see, remove that. Okay, so do play, and then another state which is do pause, and then this should be the button label, and button label should be a string. So do play should be play, do pause should be pause. There we go. And so when this button is clicked, click the button, we do toggle. And the default state is do play. No, the default state should actually be do pause because it will play by default. So there we go, pause. And then from this state, we will have the button label, which should go to the button label. There we go. So, and when we click this, it changes from play to pause. Play to pause. Look at that. Magique. All right. Also, let's see here. So we should do a condition as well. So I think, because what we need to do is that when this state is on do play, when we click the button, we want to go to either play or pause audio. So let's do that. So let's see. Button on click should evaluate, and the condition should be or actually, no, we don't even have to do that. We can just use the state one. So when you click, it will toggle the state, and then is when it's reached do play, we do run the play audio function, and when it's reached do pause, we run the do pause or pause audio function. And hopefully, cool. But they're inverted. Let's see. Let's see, it's getting the data here, I think. Yes, it is. Slowly getting there. Okay, yeah. So let's do the inverse then. Let's do so. A bit unintuitive, but all right. So has reached do play. We run that, and then has reached do pause. Of course, has reached do pause. We do that. All right. Let's see here. Cool. This is a very interesting sound. I wonder what it is. Ah, interesting. Interesting nonetheless. Alright, so we don't have that much time left in the stream. So what do we do? What do we do? Let's see here. Should we style the buttons, maybe? Maybe make that pretty? You know, we still have this thing to go. So, yeah, maybe we do that. maybe we style the buttons and then, oh, then they need a third style. So maybe we'll have to create a style based on our primary style. So let us do that. Let's see, the repeater, it uses the sound option, and that is a button. So we'll use the primary and then create new variant. Should be, what should the variant be called? It should be called as much as, or maybe we don't. Maybe we can just do overrides. So we have the primary here, but we'll just, yeah, let's just do that instead. Let's just do overrides here instead. So we have the primary button, but we will be doing overrides here instead. Yeah, that's nice. That's more fun. Since we're just gonna be using it in this option thing, so let's just do that. So in the text style, we have it to none. That's good. And then we, in this group, let's see here. So what do we do? What do we want to do? So in this group, we will have this be, first of all, let's add some spacing to the buttons. So we'll do, what is it, maybe 5 pixels to make it really brutalist and fun. And then also, let's see here, how big is that by default? Maybe that's 75 as a min width as well. So we'll do min width 75%. It did not wish to. It did not wish to be min width 75%. So, oh yeah, of course, we should do it. Oh, but wait, look at that. Content width and height. But then we want it to be min width 75%. Oh, should the group be? Let's make the group. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool. And maybe, so if we do it less than 75% here, if we make it 50%. Nice. Okay, cool. Perfect. We're alive. Nice. And then also we should do this last thing, which is that we should align the text with the to the what is it? The right the button. So let's do that as well. And how do we do that in the best way? Maybe we use. Oh, that's interesting. We can't. We can't by default. So let's do it. Let's do it like this then. Text align right. Does that work? It does not. All right, let's open the debugger and see what we can do here. How is this built? Oh, come on. Let's see here. There are those. Yeah, perfect. Let's see, button. Let's not take the button that. There we go. So button. Text align right. Ah, alright, so it has justify content center. So if we change the justify content from center, because we don't have any justify. No, it's just aligning this one. Oh, but that's cool. That's what we want too. So let's keep it that way. But we also want the text align. So we do, or justify content right. There we go. Nice. All right. So, and now we're still getting the double items though? Should we just make it like do it a bit in a hacky way for now, and then we'll sort out the double thing next time? I think we'll do that. Let's edit this one, and then we will just have. Let's just do. Let's just do two of these for now. Two options that we're returning. Let's see here. Two options that we're returning. Add line comment. Yeah, there we go. So, right, and let's update here. Start the game to find out. It is fetching the sound, as it should. And then, yeah, look at that. Nice. But now it's purple again. What did I do wrong? Oh no. What have I done? Or is it just a loading bug? We'll see about that. We'll see. Is this a dragon? No. Yeah, oh no, sorry. Yes, it was a dragon. And now we can pause this out. Yeah, we'll have to sort these bugs out later on. Yeah. Oh, oops. It's good of me. Restarting Noodle. Alright, let's get back to the sound quiz. Cool. Yeah. This is interesting. So it mounts the background. Does it? Does it now? Let's see. There we go. Yeah. This is interesting. This is a bug we'll have to look for next time as well. Cool. All right. Yeah, but I think that maybe it's gonna be. No, actually, you know what? Let's do the last thing here. Let's look at the last options here, and then we will see. We will see what we do later. But yeah, for some reason, why? So background color should be primary. But for some reason, load this. Oh, now we're getting the music again. Yeah. Alright, so for some reason this still shows up as purple. I think that might be another bug. Or it might be me who's just bad at this. Let's see. Let's just style this thing and call it a day. So to style this, we'll do the exact same thing here in this group, which means that we should vertical, and we should align. Oh yeah, it should be 100%. So why are we not? See, does the action bar has? Oh yeah, of course. So it should be content. No, fixed with content height. There we go. All right, and here we have it's this group or that group. That doesn't do anything. See, and then we put this. Let's see here. Whoops. Let's see. What did I do here? So in here we have the group node. That is the one that is 100%. The header should always be Wix fixed with content height. And we'll go back here. And then for this group, we have vertical, aligned to center. This one should also be. There we go. So now we centered everything. It's all good. let this let this minor chord be a reminder of me having to fix this bug of this becoming purple. Um, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I think this is all we have time for today. Um, but yeah, I think we're really coming somewhere or getting somewhere with this. Um, we still have a little bit to go. We have to create some more states and maybe even a high score in the future. But for now, I think that we have a pretty good start. Looks fun. Hopefully, we have some easy functionality. We get some loading. We should make a loading animation here, so that would be fun. Drag in some cool lottie type of thing. Uh, I think that would be really nice. And then we should just in general just do like cool animations, animating in and out and all of that. But that'll be for another stream. Yeah. So thank you for sticking around for watching me, build demos in Noodle, or not build demos in Noodle, demoing the or trying out the beta of the next version of Noodle. Um, Found a couple of bugs. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll see if we can fix them before hitting the public beta. But after that, uh, we have a lot of fun things ahead of us. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around. Have a great day, even though we're playing this minor chord. Happy Friday.